Mikah Meyer.
Mikah Meyer.
Mikah Meyer.
Mikah Meyer is getting ready for the adventure of a lifetime.
When I first started planning this trip, I too thought of the 59 big national parks, Grand Canyon, Acadia, Yellowstone. But then I learned that this national park system is way more than these capital P parks. It's everything from national seashores to national monuments to national historical sites and national battlefields. It's this entire system that's so much more than just vistas.
He started his journey this past April in Washington.
Mikah Meyer isn't in Fargo for long.
At the Martin Van Buren home in Kinderhook this morning.
Mikah toured the James A. Garfield National Historic Site.
Well, he'd be the youngest ever to have visited all 412 sites. And so he wants to get people, off their phones and out of their iPads and off social media to actually go and experience these.
He's hoping his travel tales inspire kids at Oregon Elementary School.
And to help them understand, there's a big world out there. When Mikah Meyer was 19, he lost his father to cancer.
My dad passed away at age 58 before he got to retire when I was 19 years old, and it really made me realize that life is short and we don't always get the retirement or the time that we think we'll have to fulfill our dreams.
The man he's talking about is his father. He is who inspired this adventurer to travel across the United States in a world record road trip.
After realizing his dream, Mikah set aside his social life and became dedicated to funding his dream trip.
So I worked 2 jobs in the Washington, D.C. area for 4 years, solely knowing this was my goal, saving every penny, not going out on Friday nights, not spending money. This was my goal. This is what I wanted to use it towards.
He goes from one park to the next and he doesn't return home. He just...
Living out of his van for the past 2 months hasn't been easy.
My estimate is that it'll take somewhere between 3 and 4 years.
3 to 4 years living on the road on limited income.
A lot of peanut butter sandwiches. One of my rules is I'm not allowed to buy alcohol out at bars or anything. I'm not allowed to go to sit-down restaurants.
Cutting out the luxuries to see the country he loves.
But he has a bigger purpose in mind. He wants to raise awareness for the LGBTQ community.
As someone who had no role models in this outdoor world, it's important for me to be that role model for other LGBT kids who don't see themselves anywhere.
He also hopes to encourage other young people.
He wants to get other millennials interested in traveling to the national parks. As a 30-year-old, he is half the age of the average park goer.
So all of the national park organizations are using my trip to help promote youth involvement in the national parks because it's a demographic which traditionally isn't that involved.
He plans to end his journey at the Lincoln Memorial, just a short distance from where his adventure began.